There's just something about the music industry that is both incredibly friendly, incredibly welcoming, but also very intimidating if it's your first time getting involved in it. As a whole, the industry wants to give back. They really just don't know how to give back. Do we call some number at Stanford and offer our services? How do you actually be part of that process? And it's a lot easier when you actually know somebody who's teaching a class that's doing it.
So Music 150p is also known as the changing world of popular music. It is a really cool class where we have a bunch of music industry professionals come in as weekly guest lecturers. And then throughout the quarter, students work on a final podcast project where they reach out to people in music industry themselves and get them onto a podcast episode that they create with the team.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Drop the Mic podcast. In this episode, we will be diving into the world of the music streaming industry with Nicole Ike, Natalie Zeza, and me, Naseri Carew Johnson.
This class is really the only experience that a Stanford student will get in how the modern music industry works. I need them to understand how messy, but also how collaborative the creative process is. And I want them to really gain hands-on experience interacting with people that are top executives in the industry.
The biggest skill I learned was that you need to put yourself out there and you need to just try to make contacts. You just have to send emails and you're going to get a lot of no's, but hopefully you'll get a couple yeses. Everybody did end up getting a couple yeses.
For this year's class, we had Dowda Leonard, Felicia Fant. We worked with 40, James Fauntleroy, 1985, and we worked with Mr. Morgan. If we open this up on a Zoom room and just put it on social media, you'd have thousands of people jumping in for this opportunity. We were able to curate it to 50 students, an hour and a half, and just a wonderful personal discussion.
It was definitely one of my favorite classes that I've taken just because of how casual it was. It seems super genuine. Everybody that comes just wants to share their path in the industry and what they've learned. I really appreciated that.
It's a pretty fair statement to say that we now have students that have taken this class over the past 7 or 8 years that now work at every major record label, every major streaming service, several of whom are becoming quite successful artists in their own right.